Well, Joe wants to get my face back with the way it is.
And I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle and from Utah. I can suit it, live in the moon.
What's good? What's good out here, bro? What's good? We about to run this game, alright? You said what?
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati
No, no Patriots. Oh, I thought you said, am I winning with the Patriots? What did you say? Oh, weird. Pretty dope.
Here now to get us started is Logan Cook, and we are underway from Cincinnati. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring
Trust me, I ain't gonna quit.
good would cost him about 5
we're
yards as
doing
he's
quitting
tackled
right
at
here.
the 20.
I'm wondering. 11 MP, take 12, 12, 12.
Right to the air is Burrow. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown.
All right.
Boyd, 39
Good.
yards.
Already, just got on the score session.
All right, well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard
I
line.
was scared of how bad you want me to win, bro.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now ETN to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's what I'm talking about.
Charles already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points
393.
out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their
He's doing
defense.
cookie.
But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence.
It's all right. Come
Tight
on.
end Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because
Square
when he
open.
gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that would
Touchdown, Jaguars!
We run this.
Marvin Jones.
We run this turf.
47 yards. And the Jaguars respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. We less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up. Right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Look at the ball. Look at the ball. Look at the ball.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the
It don't matter.
onside kick try.
I get it back anyway.
Here we go, here we go. 11 Thomas.
Absolutely not.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down.
Make me believe.
This is Clarence Boyd.
You
And
did
they'll
too.
wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
11 MT, 11 MT.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. Able to fight for about
Yeah,
4
hit hard
yards
as
there to
well.
the 13.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
I mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Burrow. Touchdown,
That was a
Bengals.
50.
Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have retaken the lead. McPherson on for the point after. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game.
Think I'm going to score right here? Okay, I'm going to score. You said sure not.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
We're going to see. We're going to see how much you know.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Jamal Agnew. He will score. Touchdown.
Score!
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted
Your
in
boys,
kneel
too.
downs. Not right there. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead.
Are you gonna match into the same?
So now the
Special.
other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
You said, what did you say? Big for you?
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you?
No.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice
aim what he did.
task at hand and coming away with
Once
the
again, you
interception.
caught a fine.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first
Oh,
down.
what was that?
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
On 2nd and 10, Lawrence.
No! I thought the ball did not bounce up his head.
Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD.
You got one off.
He was looking
You got
for
one
just a
off.
short
Yeah,
throw.
everybody
Kept
throw
it in
one,
range
but
for
mine
a
is
rare
not
linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and when
Have
he was
it,
looking
man.
to throw, he positioned
Tell you,
himself.
I'm real nice, man. Tell you, I'm real nice. I think when it's close games like this, I don't think I'll lose. It has to be a drag, you know.
Lead is up to 5.
It's still fresh. It's still fresh. Minutes.
Following that
Still in
pick
the game.
6. And now the kick is away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On 2nd down,
how much is going to go for?
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
About 7 yards.
So much of the game today,
That's good.
we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position now more than ever is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Flushed out right. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I wanted that throw to be.
Game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
It is close game. You up off my tongue already.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down.
We'll see how long this game goes for.
Good one, as we're through
Somebody
one
gonna play it to somebody.
on EA
Good.
Sports. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll get that underneath ETN. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline.
He caught it.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And able to find
past his face. That's what I'm doing, is right past his face.
15 before they drop it. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Again, it's
3 second down. Etienne once more. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. Etienne is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So he had a nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked.
I deal with him at mouth this year.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
Here.
And that is caught.
That's the interception. That's what he's up there for.
And a great example there, just getting the feet in a tough spot. It seems like every year these guys get better at this.
Well, I think the drills get better, that they work on training camp, off-season work, OTAs. But also a lot of these guys have dance backgrounds, ballet backgrounds, and they take that and carry it over to the football field.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Hey, man, can I ask you a question? Please.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. Now a crease here as he's past
Please.
the 30.
What you doing, please?
The 20. He will take this all the way. Touchdown.
Again, helping partner, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Let's see if we run it back. We run it back.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Nixon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
They react to it the right way. That's not right.
Once again, they run with Nixon. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Get it.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes
Oh, I fell. Get him, get him, get him.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time.
No! What is going on?
Intercepted.
Nice, bro. You would have been. You would have been on this always something. And have played the route that they were supposed to.
And their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Come on, come on. Get the ball, let's go. They ain't got nobody blocking the right side.
Here comes Agnew. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
On 2nd and inches, Lawrence looking downfield for Jones.
Yo, I should have loved it. The difference between the 2 buttons.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. Now, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play to expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
So just 8 kicks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram.
Oh, I wish he had speed. I wish he had mad speed.
Time for a break.
Because
We've
you
hit
are
halftime.
over.
2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
You said what?
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence.
Oh, bad pass again.
4th time today.
Get him.
And the Bengals are going to take possession.
Hey, see, the only thing I seen was the dude standing right here. You see him? He was just in the way. I couldn't see him from behind him, so I just thought that pass was wide
How
open.
good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator?
Really,
right now?
whoa.
Touchdown Bengals. Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
I got him turned, you see what I'm saying? That's all I was trying to. I wasn't trying to curse this game when I said what I said. I still gotta make a comeback.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
It's 25 now. Is that 25?
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this
He pushed him on the ground!
We talk about every game being a high-score game as we go into it. Watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. A slant to Jones. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
No! Why?
Interception.
A toss by you. You got hit with another conversation.
Well, let's face it.
Anyway, I'm not throw the ball. I'm
trying to make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
No, he ain't.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Foyas.
Run! Why you
The
stop?
Jaguars are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight
right
still
here.
left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Nobody. This is what you get for
Out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Let's go. Protein, Bill. Hey, Delta.
Here's Lawrence. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sam Hubbard just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. And he goes out right.
You blitzing so bad. I see you on my neck. You was blitzing hard as hell. Right out there, right. It's not right when it's coming right then. I can throw it to somebody. I know somebody gonna pop open, but. Okay.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence looking downfield for Jones. And my goodness, another interception.
Don't get paid by him and not throwing that dude in the middle.
3 interceptions in the game.
But someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last
That's
time we
what
had
you
someone
talking
get 3
about.
in a split contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
No, you didn't. You told me what.
Intercepted yet again. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Now Lawrence. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Hendrickson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
That's the fair. Yeah, can I get one, please? Man, hold my face.
Shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
He put his hands on him.
Position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
I hear something.
And incomplete. So following the failed try on 4th down, will change hands.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way out.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jamar chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted. And now here's another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. And they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Well, on first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And they wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. From 19 yards away. And the Bengals add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He'll air this one out for Kirk. He's got a man complete. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
So short. I said so the other way.
Interception. Picked up by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 15.
I don't hear nothing you saying. This is dumb. From the 40 and I'll be free.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He gets this one to boot. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Jags grab it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is a chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another.
And now here's another interception. Cheetah Bay
The
Bengals will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jags are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber?
And my goodness, another interception. And the Bengals come up with a late turnover. And it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball.
I bet this is good on
Idea what the top speed is, on those high-end sports cars, what's the top gear you can get into. This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
I can tell. That's why I'm saying they pick it, they pick it. If you pick them again, knock on somebody's feet, they score the first. Oh, bro, good luck. You threw 429, I threw 11 though. He go bout right there. Only thing he had to do was take care of the ball. Oh, he about 700. Oh, we got 3.5. Oh, if he's not correct, at least. It's on pause. Y'all just can't hear me. Oh, it's on pause. I think I might use. I might use.
I came out and make the shit a pros. Really who the pose. Put my name up like a dinner boat. Acting tough and I'ma let her go. Name her who got a better flow, but she can hang it up just like a telephone. Stick up with the cost 10K to let it come see it. Hands up here, make it come treat it. Spin, make it come beat it. I want the new in the machine out. Jewelry be caught like the temperature zero. All the boys, they call me the hero. Heavily, then they know what I be on. I'm the best, I'm the best.
Matter of fact, I should. Nah, bro. Let me again. I should tell him play best out of 3. See if he really about it. I might get into this though, y'all. Oh, I had to hit. My name is not your name. FL. Tripping. I'm just gonna go down the list at this point. With the team, I don't know. Y'all not talking about play him. Hey, bro, who is that? Hold on.
I told my boys, it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limit. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. I'm whipping in track, I was messed up suspension. I drove it so fast that I blew out the engine. I kept it too real ever since the beginning. I play offense and D, I might switch my position. Lil' mama was thirsty, so I had to quench. I'ma drive real fast, cause you know I shoot quick. Just like Travis Kelce, I be having emotions. Just like a lamb, man, you know I'm exploding. My heart cold, bad, I ain't got emotions. I'm going hard, yeah, you know I'm devoted. We running streets, yeah, you know we control it. She love the kids, she be busting it open. I'm quarterbacking like I'm Kyler Murray. Trying to win, I'm up at practice early. Going crazy, I just real majority. It's the first half, we done dropped I told my boys, it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. Money on my mind, head in the game. It's like I scored again, diamonds on the dance. I can hear the music playing with the band. Crowd going wild, vibes in the fans. I'm locking in on a mission, I'm turning my vision. You know that she get like me. I got them shorty, she with me. I gave her a jersey, I told her to join my team. It's best you go where it's safe. You know how I play. I get to a sack like Frank. You can teach money to fly. I turn it a hop. I catch it and go to the bank.
Yo, what's good? I see you out here testing random stuff all over my stuff, bro. But what's good? Oh, my chat.
Told all my dogs, it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in. When I walk in the building, yellow diamonds on me like I play for the Steelers. I'm in the field, yup, just like a Steeler. Oh, this your girl, Pop ain't had the Steelers. I hop on. Right now. Too dope, make better get around right now. Hey, I'm too turned up, turned down right now. Too dope, make better get around right now.
I see you.
You see, it's two type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. And it's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
I got a quick idea, just that quick. Just that quick.
Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE. Gang. Know we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due. I ain't been asleep. Looking in the mirror, all I see is everything that I wanted to
see how that dude play with Daryl.
Whoever
that dude was, he get me dirty. I want to see how he did it, though.
My car ain't got no key. I push the start to start my week. I'm in this photo. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't go.
But they be nice, though. Like, you be sleeping on them, but they be mad nice. Some people just don't care. Some people just throw it all away. Third, fourth quarter, they just throw it all away. Other people start balling out. See, he balled up because he had a Bengals, and I figured it was going to kind of get like that. I could stop him, though. It's just receivers. But they got plenty of plays to stop him. But when you use one play and then stop and then start not working, he's getting about 30. He might get 10, 20 yards of catch. That's killing you. You be like, that's my focus. Like, but then when you focus on him, it's too late. He done hit you with something else.
All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. go get it. Photo poor, so photogenic. All my life, I've been go get up. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son.
I'm not trying to scroll, I'm trying to think. I need to go back and get my face up. I'm gonna go back and get my face up. With a lot of these teams I keep losing with. Nah, worse. My worst game I lost with.
Ain't biting my tongue, I can't be no goofy, no victim to none of my enemies. Like honestly, be sending me talk from a sip that away when I get to me. My check don't discriminate, still take deposits if you talking Vietnamese. I just be having my way, only come out with a pay till I say. Urge you wanna be, don't gotta whip me, rag on no petty. Let's stop talking that on your hip, if you ain't gon' rip it up, pocket. Empty the like show me a benefit. Let me dumb it down, Benjamin. We not equivalent, really bad, looking so innocent, bossy predicament. I see no biggie, honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. You mad when I'm getting busy. Country girl running your city. I'm too bad, I'm forgetting. He only 2 times from the he out like a lack, call him Ricky. And honestly, it ain't no cap in it. No, ain't no cap in it. I like with a stack in it. I'm biting, stop it, cause it ain't no acting it. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. Leaving my mark like it. I see no biggie. Call me Hillary, stay at the bank. Making moves like I'm hot.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are
Interruption.
Fielded just
What
outside
the hell was that?
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Rapid again.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Oh no, rapid again.
Right to the air is Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Brandon Bolden. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On the draw, Bolden. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Hey, bro, you gotta turn that last interference shit off, man. There's an interference with everything.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did.
That job
He needed
interferes
a
with
yard. He
everything.
didn't get anything. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
I'm gonna put on how you do it.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Max Crosby buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. First carry for Raheem Mostert. Oh, he's got a little daylight. For a running back, that's kind of depressing, right? You get
y'all can hear you losing, right?
First down.
Well, it was a mile, maybe a mile and a half to the 1st down mark.
Yeah.
So he did all he could to get there.
He's got it. Touchdown.
You got that. The bangers.
That route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slam.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Throwing his car on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. On what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. Throw for it on 4th down. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Vegas. 44 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. One more time with Jacobs. And he's in.
Bro, what? Bro, what? Your ass losing, nigga. Don't fuck play with me. You losing, bro. Like, I don't want to get on you, clowning on you, bro. Like, come on now.
Chance to take the lead. So, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job with matching up defensively because to me,
I come out crystal clear when I speak.
3-4 package, you need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Okay.
And how about this decision? Tie game 1st half, but here's an onside kick. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away.
Hope he's still returning and I'll walk him somehow.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
That time he just walking.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
There's no way. That man just landed on his neck. He ain't stopped playing. That man's dead.
I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Good ball. Give me that. I just tell you,
Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 23. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Carr. Open man, that's Renfro. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while. Having awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski
different
was an
things for different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Looking deep for Adams. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. From the 35 on 2nd down. Tua going to look deep for Wilson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Deron
Nice
Harmon.
move.
And the Raiders are going to get it back here just shy of
Not
the
getting
20.
nothing back,
Not the
man.
way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one.
Why ain't you joking about that, Adam?
Tonight he's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles. The first play, they give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I have 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And able to find Gesicki as
You right there,
tight end.
you right there. What's
And he
going
will
on?
have a Dolphins first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them. Now Tua on the bootleg here. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Byron Jones in there to make the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Carr. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Here's Carr to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. On first down, Carr. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
He certainly did his
He's
best to
blitzing me
find
now.
something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Yes, you are. Yes,
On the
you
run,
are.
he'll let this go deep right
Yes, you
side.
are, too.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Tua sets up to pass it. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. A handoff running left is Mostert. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line.
Yeah, on the keyboard and shit.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Tua. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah,
getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. It's a big play there for Miami. 54 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. To throw on 2nd and 10. Carr, slant to Adams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that's intercepted yet again. And that could be the backbreaker. Picked off, Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to get
I
it
just
back
can't
here
pay
just
this
past the
guy. I can't
35.
pay him.
And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them.
Why doesn't he jump? Why doesn't he do anything wrong? Asking him to jump.
Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins are going to
That doesn't
take
make
possession
any
as they
sense.
got it at the
It doesn't.
42-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
Carr now on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Carr going to throw. Eluding the... And he can't. He's taken down. Bradley Chubb in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Now Carr, got to have this one. Gets this to Waller. There he goes, left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 89 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Carr to throw. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. The 71 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Keep in mind they can still get a 1st down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now Tua going to try and sneak it. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute. Tagovailoa. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
One final try now for Carr. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is in for the touchdown with no time remaining. And Charles, we're a 2-point conversion away from overtime.
And that won't be easy. We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
No time on the clock. Are we going to overtime, or does it end right here?
They got fragged. What was it?
They can't hook up for the 2-point conversion. And the defense celebrates a 2-point win. What a finish. A harsh way to lose this when the comeback
Yeah, right.
Whenever I touch down.